Geeta Manek, Rotarian and Humanitarian, welcome to the JSO interview.
Thank you, John.
You will go down in history as the first ever woman district governor of the Rotary Club, with your term just ended on the 1st of July 2013 after 1 year.
That's right.
Explain, what is all this about?
Rotary is an international organization founded in 1905. It's a service organization, and our job is to uplift and empower our communities. We do this through various programs where we provide clean, safe water. We educate children through basic literacy and education. We provide literacy material. We talk about ending polio, all preventive diseases. We are very strong on child and maternal health. We also empower the young people through microfinance and helping them through revolving loans to empower themselves to, really fish for themselves rather than be given the fish. So we do a lot of empowering of the communities.
We'll go to your own individual contribution over the years, but the mass understanding of the Rotary Club is of rich people wanting to do good, but part of it is social. They meet every week, have lunches together and listen to speeches. Correct?
No, totally incorrect. That is the perception. But the reality on the ground...
But do you meet? Do you have lunches?
Yes,
do you give speeches?
We do meet. My club is the Rotary Club of Muthaiga. We meet on Monday evenings. We meet between 6:30 and 7:30 for 1 hour, and we do network. We have friends. We meet up with all the Rotarians of the Rotary Club of Muthaiga. Similarly, in and around Nairobi, there are 14 Rotary clubs. They meet at different times. Some do meet at lunchtime and have lunch, and others meet in the evening. But the perception is that we are rich people. That is not true. We are very rich at heart, and we do all our services because we have a rich heart.
Right, but one more, the accusation continues in the sense that, rather like golf, if you're a golf player, people say, of course, it's a lovely game and we all play. But it is elitist in as much as if you weren't able to join the club and pay the caddy, you wouldn't play golf.
That's right.
So much the same with the Rotary Club. Not any Tom, Dick, Harrietta could join.
Rotary is by invitation. To join Rotary is by invitation, and you invite people based on different diversities. One of them is race, age, classification, which is your profession, which is the main core reason why we have a bunch of lawyers, doctors, architects, shopkeepers, nurses, florists, housewives, everybody who works together meet at a Rotary Club.
So as district governor, were you responsible for the invitation? Because again, embedded in that by invitation, I could have a club and I'm saying, I don't want your kabila in my club at all.
No, there's nothing like that.
So who does the inviting?
The club board and the membership director of the club does invite. And every Rotarian can bring a friend along. So I can invite my friend to join Rotary. And if you're a lawyer or a doctor, you'll invite your friend. Like-minded people, really. It's all about like-minded
But the key word is going to be professionals now.
Professionals.
You are professionals.
Or you have some vocation.
Right. Okay, we're still talking about the membership aspect of it. Is it the kind of club where in order to remain a member, you're going to sort of have to make a contribution of 100,000 shillings a month to remain? I exaggerate to prove a point.
Absolutely not. We have a subscription fee, which is like you join any club, there is a cost implication of administration. That's about it. If you were going to have a cup of tea, you will order it. If you want a whiskey, you will order that. But that is totally upon you. In our club, we meet and we meet over a jug of water, and there is no exaggeration, and I'd like to invite you to come and witness it for yourself, that this is what we do. We get like-minded people together and we plan how are we going to help our communities.
Right, let's go back to the idea of speechifying and the idea that you listen to lovely speeches at every dinner. is this, what kind of speeches do you listen to? Because you obviously have speakers.
We do have speakers. We like bringing interesting people to talk to us so that we understand every profession, we understand what's going on. We will invite political people, we'll invite religious people, we'll invite health professionals, we'll invite people who guide us on lifestyles, we'll invite people on all sorts of things. We had Charles Niachai the other day to explain to us about CIC, and we're saying, okay, we didn't know where he's coming from, but we understood after we met him. So
with a Q&A at the end, you put questions to him which he answered.
Yes, absolutely, and clarified a lot of issues that we did not understand.
Right, and so then perhaps sexist, because it's taken all these years for you to have the label of the first ever woman district governor. They don't like women in the Rotary Club.
No, they do. They love women. But initially, Rotary, when it was founded in 1905, up to 1989, it was a men's-only club. In 1989, a lady in California asked to join the club, and they refused her on the basis of gender. And she went to court and forced her way in, and she was accepted. And since then, Rotary has realized that having women in Rotary is amazing, because why a woman? And how is a woman related and connected to communities and humanity? A woman is a multitasker. You see an African woman with a child on the back and stirring a pot of ugali. At the same time, she's got her eye on the field where the other children are playing, multitasking. So women are closer to communities. Women will feel for you. They will cry with you. They will understand what goes on. And ever since the first woman joined Rotary, and our first woman in Kenya to join was Evelyn Mungai, the fashion school Evelyn Mungai, and everybody knows her, and she was the leader of our pack. We all look up to Evelyn to be the brave woman to join Rotary amongst all men, and women have joined Rotary, and for now we are actually asking more women to join Rotary because they can do so many things. They are traditionally the mothers, the nurses, the care.
Understood. I would like to go to your own contribution. Tell us about this year as district governor. What has it involved? Do you feel that you're ready now to be president, for example?
Not at all. I'm not president, but I had a phenomenal year. Being the first woman governor, everybody went out of their way to make sure that I was happy and pleasant. But my job is really to motivate and to inspire Rotarians, inspire them to do more good, inspire them to get more involved, get more engaged, and to really uplift.
I haven't seen the link between, sorry to interrupt, but I haven't seen the link between your desire to get people to do more good and the meetings where people were having these discussions. How is that meeting going to translate into alleviating polio in a part of this country that I wouldn't sort of target?
You see, we are all volunteers. We all have our own lives, but we have all decided to give 1 hour a week to our meetings where we converge and we talk.
Understood.
And that meeting, we plan
Right.
how we're going to go out in the communities, what is happening, what are the issues, how can we help? And this is the things that we continue all the time. At the moment, as much as we meet that 1 hour, we have a lot of email exchanges,
Right.
and we have activities going on during the week, during our work hours. Like now, I'm supposed to be at work, but I'm here. Similarly, I would be in Kangemi, where there was a water problem the other day. I would be in Mathari, where the children are sniffing glue.
So one could come with a wish list to the Rotarians. I could say, young girls in my village, in my area of the world, have no supply of sanitary towels. They don't go to school every time they have their period. Could you give us some? And you would say yes.
Absolutely, absolutely.
But then your wish list is going to be
it is
insurmountable.
It is. But you see, we also have the Rotary Foundation. Our Rotary Foundation is $1 billion foundation from which we extract funds to do good in the world. Of course, it's not all giveaway. For us, as Rotarians of East Africa, we contribute to the foundation every year. That money is kept with our foundation. Every third year, the money comes back, 50% of it, which is matched. And we uplift people through water projects, through providing sanitary towels, to provide literacy material, and all sorts of things that wish list has come with.
Right. Okay. I did interrupt you, and I'm sorry to have done that. I wanted the particular focus of your year as district governor. What would have been
My
your
focus,
repute, your legacy?
my legacy was that I was very charged with increasing membership. We have 1 billion people on the continent of Africa, and we have only 25,000 Rotarians. We should have more people wanting to do good for our people, and we don't have enough people. And that's why we have so many challenges. We like to think of ourselves as partners with the government. We like to think ourselves as partners with the Aga Khan University, where we are providing scholarships for the nurses through our funding, through our foundation. We'd like more people to join in and say, yes, there is a problem, and let's roll up our sleeves and, eradicate polio. Let us eradicate all preventable diseases. And this is what I feel strongly about. So increase the number of people who should be Rotarians, who will join Rotary clubs to go out and do good, to really share the blessings they have in life. This is where I come from. The second thing is I want to provide visibility for my organization because it's one of the finest service organizations in the world. And that's where I want to talk to people like John Sibiokumo and say, please give us that perspective, give us that profile, give us that exposure.